Hello and welcome to a Fjords battle here in World of Tanks on the T92 Tier 8 maximum tier artillery for the American line. And this is Lucco, of course, your host, bringing you the game. Yep, that's right. We've got a decent matchup here today. This map is definitely not a favorable map for artillery. This map is so hard for artillery to compensate for, especially when the enemy knows pretty much where you're going to be sitting, so you have to do things unconventionally. Right now we're playing a conventional match here. It is just simply, it's a standard battle, so there you go, it's a standard battle. I'm actually waiting for the team to spot the center here so that we can get some awesome hits on the enemy as they move past us. But yes, I finally did get the T92 and been rocking out ever since. I've had some very low points with this so far, even though I'm only about 50 battles in on it. Yeah, I lost... you might think this is crazy, but I lost 500,000 in one night, just from losses alone. And, you know, that's just with standard ammunition. That wasn't even with gold. With gold, I don't even want to see what... I don't even want to know what that would have cost me. Anyway, tree going down there, not taking a shot, because we're not... as you can see, there's about 1.6 travel. I've got the reload on this thing down to about 40 seconds. I'm sorry, guys, again, that you can't see the reload timer. That's just part of how things go with the replays. They haven't really made this available to us. I kind of wish this mod would allow it to show in the replays, which would be nice. But we've got the 40-second reload timer. Who knows? Maybe I'll do something on screen to let you guys see the reload, or something like that. Anyway, taking a shot on the STI, missing because he backed up just in the nick of time, just before the shot got there. Taking the shot, moving back. As you can see, no camo on this thing yet, but I am running a camo net, a gun lane drive, and a rammer. Well, I think they're actually, that's the same thing. I'd have to check in the stats to make sure. But basically, I've got the negative 10% to reload, to increase my reload speed, as well as the zoom in timer, so to make it so that this zooms in quicker, even though it zooms in so slow. Now, as you can see, we've got two artillery on the bottom right. They've both taken positions. They have good positions to hit these three tanks here. I'm not in the best position unless these tanks push around, and the middle is steadily holding right now. The top has gotten into position and are waiting for targets to pop up on the map. In fact, a medium has shown up. They should be able to hit that medium from that E5. Those guys at A8 should be able to hit that medium. Let's actually enlarge the minimap for you guys. All right. And we lost a T30 early in the match. He got taken out by either artillery, I didn't catch that one, or these four tanks, I think. Actually, I think it's just three at the moment. But yeah, they got taken out early in the match, unfortunately. So, here we go. Taking out their Patton already, that takes away their sight advantage that he could have gotten or done anything. And our team is asking for, get lights down there. Not sure where he's talking about. Now, you see that F5 location, that light that is in that area. I hit the T32 for a decent amount of damage. Moving again to not get counter-artillery. At this point, the artillery on their team should be more focused on taking our team out, just because of the fact that we're going to be tearing them up. Looks like we have four guys down there. There is the auto-loader that I was looking for earlier. He made it past the middle section, and it looks like he was staying back, hopefully not taking out our guys too quickly. Anyway, moving to a different location, because I got requests to hit the northern area, seeing if I can actually hit them from this location, mainly because that mountainside is in my way. So we need to probably move. Yep, looks like I can't quite hit them. I could hit the E5 possibly. Actually, only splash damage on the E5, if anything. So I am going to try and move into a location that will allow me to shoot up north while they're still on that side of the mountain. Getting closer, not quite there. This is uncommon practice, and it's very dangerous because that middle section is open. We've only got two guys holding the middle, and we've only got a handful of tanks actually lit on the map. Now, all three of those enemy tanks down there are in trouble. They are hurting very badly. Both of our biggest hitters are down on the south end there, trying to hold off the enemy there. Looks like I might be able to hit the T32. This is a very slim shot. We'll see if we can get a decent shot here. And the shot goes long, unfortunately, hitting the rock behind him. Otherwise, that would have taken out the T92 to end his reign of terror, because he is keeping them spotted and keeping them lit, basically, for artillery, because there is one at A5, A6 area, as that is the only way he'd be able to hit that. Now, at this point, I don't care what I'm running over. I'm trying to move to get in position to save the northern group, because if the north falls, this game could go very badly, very quickly. Now, you can see the tortoise there, which is the... Oh, well, he's got 2,000 hit points. He is the British, well, a British tank destroyer. But he is a Tier 9 British tank destroyer. And even though he's disappeared, we think he's still sitting there. So taking a shot and moving, we'll find out later that we actually did hit him for a decent amount of health. Now, this Leopard 1 is scaring me a little bit because I cannot advance. The middle is wide open. Not sure what to do. I'm looking for that other artillery. I'm thinking he's going to fire again because he's been tearing up our guys down south, even though it looks like we've taken control of the south end of the map. We're about to lose the top end of the map. And there goes their light as he tried to run past to get to the artillery, failing. Now, we do have 3 artillery, and it looks like we have a tank destroyer who is moving. Let's see, can we get a spot on him? No, so we're not going to do that one. Again, guys, this is a replay, unfortunately, so it's not quite up to par. I've asked Wargaming multiple times about this in their live streams, and they say they're getting close, they're getting things better, but I'm still waiting for the ability to get full-on action in the replays. You know, look around at all the other tanks. It's going to take a lot more space on the computer, which is fine. I don't care. I want the ability now, as well as their free cam that they used for their tournament play when they were doing those 7-on-7 tournaments. Now, the north is completely gone, guys, and we've encircled the bottom here, the south end, but they've taken out a lot of our tanks, so we have 2 tank destroyers left on the south end, 2 artillery at our base, and I am moving because I already know what's going to happen. They're going to roll into our base, and we're not going to be able to defend very well. So I'm moving to a location that's going to be out of range, out of visual range for these guys, and I'm going to be behind some bushes as well, and I'm going to hope that the artillery can light them long enough for me to take a shot. Now, unfortunately, they're going to be in our base in any moment, and I'm not going to be in position to fire yet, so we'll see what happens here. And hopefully we can do some damage and take the enemy out of the game. They are capping. That is, in fact, the Leopard 1, which is the new Tier 10 medium. It's a rockin' tank. It may not have any armor, but it's fast and it does the job well. This might be the new Hellcat for Mythos 911 and myself. We're both going to be working on it, hopefully. Now, as you see, we saw the Leopard 1. He is in the base. He is capping rather quickly by himself. Our Batchat artillery is the only one left. They took out our other one, our M41, and they spotted the artillery up north. I'm already looking over here because the base is more important to reset the cap, basically, and that's why I'm aiming this way. And we know that he's been in this area. Nice spot by the Batchat. The Leopard 1 is still trying to dance around a little bit. So hopefully he doesn't dance around too much to the point to where I can take him out. He's moving back forward. We already know this, so I took a shot. Splash damage only, but it was a splash damage enough to reset the cap and let us continue the cap on the enemy base. Now, I'm going to move back behind these bushes here. Hopefully I'm far enough back to where I can take care of this. The Batchat, with a 6-second shell reload in between shells, takes out the E100. Actually, no. Our Jagdpanzer E100 took out the E5. Sorry. That worked out very well. Holy smokes. Now, this Batchat's probably not reloading. He's probably loaded, but he wasn't able to actually zoom in fast enough because it was too quick of a shot. The Leopard taking him out. Still reloading, almost completely reloaded. He's moving forward. I reload just in time, and he is backing up again, taking a shot. Awesome hit on him. 1201 on that hit alone, leaving him with 46 hit points. Or 146. I think it was 46. But he is tracked right now. So our Jagdpanzer was moving up, not realizing that artillery had him spotted, basically, and their artillery took him out. Now, they did clear out our base. I'm close to reloading, and hopefully, again, I'll have a timer on screen for you guys to actually watch that so that you see that. And we'll try and get that in there as best we can for you guys. Anyway, I'm thinking he is going back to the same area he was in, which is on the back side of that map where I'm looking, and he's going to be backing up and going forward, trying to dodge artillery, thinking that we don't know where he is. Taking a random shot. Splash damage! Splash damage or direct hit, I have no idea. I just know that he is down. Now, they do still have a Tortoise. They still have a Tortoise. He is their last remaining tank that is not artillery on the map. I'm reloading, and hopefully we'll be doing very well here in just a moment. Now, the Tortoise is still moving towards our base. He is very, very slow, so even that downhill slope will not help him much. He is probably fearing that the artillery can see anything, and you can see my team is actually goading the enemy a little bit. This is awesome. This game is coming down to the wire. We've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left, and we are still rocking and rolling. Now, I know where the artillery was, but here's the problem. I didn't get an actual visual on it because I wasn't able to check his location due to the fact that I was looking at our base at the time. Now, some of you might say, well, you could have held the right mouse button and scrolled over there, but that's not the point. I was trying to make sure I knew exactly where the enemy was in our base as to give us the best chance to reset the capture and as well as cap their base. So obviously their artillery took out our guys, our one guy who was in their cap circle, but here we go. We're on the move, going up from the south, and this is where things take time because artillery, as you can see, the reticle is very large, and I can't go any lower with my shot than that. People think that artillery can just turn and shoot. No, that's not the case. Artillery has to zoom in, and it is a very, very long zoom in time, which is ridiculous, but it's needed because otherwise artillery would be considered way too OP, more than people think it is already, and you wouldn't do very well. Anyway, we're going to pull up into this bush right here to hopefully spot something if they're in the open before we expose ourselves and say, here we are. So we're going to try and take out or at least spot something. Now we're at 3 minutes, not seeing anything, moving up into the cap circle. At this same time, the enemy is like, hey, show yourself. What you doing? Yeah, right there. Come on, T92, show yourself. Well, I just gave them my location. They know I'm in their cap circle, and there is the artillery. Now, this was a bad shot. I was hoping for a perfect shot by the turn and shoot action that happens a lot, but unfortunately that did not happen. I don't know if that artillery was still reloading, but using that house, if you see that house just on the other side of that tank, that's actually blocking him from shooting me right now because it's too low. It's too close and too low for him to shoot over it accurately to hit me. So I'm going to use this house, and as you can see, the Tortoise has already gotten in our base. We are ahead by approximately 11 points on this cap. 11 and 12 points. Artillery firing, thinking I was still there. Luckily, I moved forward, and it landed behind me, as you saw. It landed that big crater right there. And we're going to keep looking this direction because I saw the tree go down. Sorry, you guys didn't see the tree go down. But there was a tree that went down, and it fell to the left of me. So that means he's moving this direction, trying to get a better spot. Obviously, I can't see him from here, but if he comes across the bridge, I've got him. So I'm thinking he's going to come across the bridge and show up right there. So I'm waiting for him, and I'm waiting for him to show up right here so I can fire. Now, he still has time to reload. And there's the GW Type E. This could be bad. He just fired, giving me plenty of time to get this shot lined up. He is backing up. He is backing up. He is not trying to zigzag at all. Or is he coming forward? I can't tell. Anyway, we zoomed in enough that I was comfortable firing, taking out the Type E. And guys, the 92 fired again and missed. That was the game. That has been the game, 100% cap, and we do win the game. And I will see you guys in the stat circle. Whoa there, and there you have it. That was quite the battle there. As you can see, we got Defender, which is reduce the number of enemy capture points of a friendly base by 70 or more. And also Invader, which is capture the maximum number of points from the enemy base, no less than 80. So I actually got the full 100 because I was the only one left alive in the T92 Artillery, which is again the Tier 8 American artillery that hits the hardest and is a beast. 662 on the Tortoise there. 1659 on the Leopard 1 to stop the cap in the beginning in the first place. 580 on the Type E, that artillery there at the end, and 952 on the T92 up in the beginning. So it was a very fun battle. 3,900 experience taken. You know, I was the last one of my team, and those guys were the last two left after I took out the GW Type E. 61,000 up front, additional 10,000 for the event this weekend, which is a X3 weekend, but also you get an extra 10,000 credits for earning the Invader medal. So did very well there. 3,853 damage, 4 enemies hit, 2 destroyed, 100 captured points and 73 base defense points. Did very well. And guys, that was awesome. That battle could have gone so badly, but the way that they were set up and spread out the way they were, it worked out perfectly. And so, hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you guys are enjoying these, man. I like doing the battles. I like doing the commentary. It's a lot of fun for me, and hopefully it's fun for you guys. Just enjoy everything here. And I've got a lot more battles to offer. But this has been Lucco with Lucco's World, and we will definitely see you guys next time.